Hello everyone, and today we're going to be having a look at Spirit Vale. I'll be honest, I didn't expect Spirit Vale to stick with me. I thought it would be another small indie game I'd try for an hour, think, yeah that's alright, then never load up again. Instead, I kept coming back. And after spending some real time with it, I think a lot more people should be paying attention to this game before early access. If you've never seen it before, Spirit Vale is an online action RPG focused around combat, progression, builds, gearing up, and steadily becoming stronger. It's one of those games where the basics are easy to understand, but once you start digging in, there's a lot more depth than you first expect. Different classes, gear paths, stat choices, farming routes, PvP systems, future content plans, and there's so much more going on here than the first glance suggests. Some games look good but don't feel rewarding. Spirit Vale gets one important thing right. Your time usually feels well spent. Even if you only jump on for 30 minutes, you can make progress. Improve gear, earn materials, test a build, learn a route, push harder content. And that matters more than people realise, especially if you've got work, family, or limited free time. Combat is another reason it works. It's responsive enough to stay fun, satisfying enough to keep grinding, and simple enough that you're not fighting the controls. You're not sitting through endless animations or overly complicated systems. You get in, fight things, get stronger, repeat. Sometimes simple done properly beats bloated every time. Where I think this game gets properly interesting is builds. Once you start understanding stats, weapons, synergies and class strengths, you stop just playing casually. You can start experimenting, and you start asking, what's strongest? What scales the best? What melts bosses? And what farms the fastest? That's where this game is able to keep people around. There's always one more setup to test. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is what makes Spirit Vale stand out. A lot of games today make you feel like you're going to work, you feel like an administrator, you have daily chores, menus, time gates, systems stacked on systems, and Spirit Vale feels a lot more direct. You log in, you play the game, and you make progress. It sounds basic, but loads of games fail at that now. Another thing that gives Spirit Vale long-term potential is the player economy. Games become far more interesting when items actually have value outside of your own inventory. If you find something rare, useful, or in demand, it matters. Trading creates reasons to grind. It creates reasons to farm efficiently, it creates reasons to learn what items people want, and it creates the feeling that the world is being shaped by players, not just the game itself. Some people enjoy combat, some people enjoy making builds, some people enjoy becoming rich through smart trading. A proper player-driven economy gives room for all of that. Now, Spirit Vale does have a promising future ahead of it. The developer, Phil, has been actively updating it consistently. He's been adding new classes, new zones, PvP additions and reworks, controller support. That alone is a really positive sign. But still coming up, we've got huge party content with the Eternal Tower being added towards the end of this month, map expansions on the horizon, an entire life skill system being added, guild systems, localization options, and it's going to be launched alongside the Steam Next Fest and an early access program. And that is likely to leave a huge increase in players. Now, that tells me this isn't a game being left to die. It looks like it's a game building up momentum. Another big plus for games like this is customization. People like having a character that feels like their own. Different gear looks, class identity, weapons, cosmetics, that stuff matters more than some people would like to admit. It gives you goals outside of raw power. Sometimes you're not grinding for stats, sometimes you're grinding because you want to look better than everyone else in town. And honestly, that's part of what keeps online games alive. When players care about how they look, they care more about their character. And if the game needs to make money long term, cosmetics are one of the better ways to do it. Sell skins, sell visual options, and sell style. That's a lot better than selling power. People who want to support the game can do it, but players who don't want to spend any money can still compete completely normally. That's usually the healthier route for an online game. Now you might be wondering, why do I want to play before early access? And if I was new right now, I'd rather start before early access than after. You learn systems early, you find builds before every other guide and meta is out there already. You grow with the community, which is absolutely incredible. And if the game pops later, you're already ahead. Now, it's definitely worth asking, who is this game for? If you like getting stronger steadily, if you enjoy finding strong builds and trying to break games, if you want something rewarding without needing 6 hours a night dedicated to grinding away, and if you like being early on games before they blow up, then this is worth a look and it's worth your time. Spirit Vale surprised me. It's fun, rewarding, improving regularly, and feels like a game with good timing right now. If you're thinking of trying it, now might be the best time, and if you do play it, I will be making future content. I'm making a lot of content for Berserkers in the game at the minute, and I've already covered some builds and guides and ways to get strong fast. Stick around, let's see what becomes of Spirit Vale, and hopefully there'll be a promising future ahead for this game.